Thank you.
Guess what, buddy? It came down again. It's gonna take a while to get it up. Yep.
Wow.
It's gonna take a while.
Is that the one that I saw?
Maybe you tighten the other one.
Yeah, maybe check the other. No, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
No,
I know it's
just-
possible.
it's better to do it in stage.
I can't believe it. I pulled
did
that
that on the
little
table?
time. What? Yeah.
Thank you anyway.
Well, the new ones, the skin has to settle in.
Yeah, it
Been
takes
here
a while
in
to
probably
get it
2
to see
years.
it,
I used to have a favorite drum, but I don't think it's here anymore.
Oh, yeah, you did have a favorite drum.
It's probably gone, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's okay. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. What am I? Coconut Grove. And then... Okay.
Anybody need us?
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Need us?
What do you think?
You're gonna draw?
Yeah.
Maybe not like.
All right, so...
I have old school
You might
people
leave
understand.
partway through?
No,
If you're
I
thinking
may
you might
stay.
leave, okay.
No, I may stay.
Just shooting down, otherwise I'm going to be banging
What do
my
you
leg
mean?
with a
You
stick.
want me to go left?
Yeah,
Anybody want water?
thanks.
Yes,
buddy.
that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Here you go, coming in. Did you
You're
get a sound out of that?
I'm gonna move my water here.
Calvin?
Thank you.
I'll ask him.
You wanted me to go because he's gonna
Pardon?
I had to go left.
Okay, do you have enough room?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I can, maybe I can move.
We move,
We
which,
move the drums.
yeah.
I'll just ask Buddy what drum.
Okay, I'll put one in front of you,
And then,
unless you see one.
if we move the drums, maybe they'll give them more room because they're kind of on top of each
Oh,
other.
yeah, let it get out there.
So I can move. whatever.
Well, just, let me get over there and see what
here. Which one do you want to play?
Oh,
what's
you know, it's
available?
been so long. This
See-
one's fine.
this store,
Yep.
this store functions on the edge of a wormhole.
Is this one good?
No,
Should I
wormhole.
just
Yeah.
grab this one?
Good call.
It's a great drum.
Matches your outfit. You know what a
How's that?
wormhole
Are you
is?
guys better now?
Wormhole is a conduit into a different dimension.
Sounds good.
Have you got a spare pillow over there, Garvin?
Huh?
Would you have a spare pillow?
Oh, I do. $1 for you.
Yes.
No, it's for the drum. Would you
You
believe?
got it, or you need
Can't
that?
charge.
There we are.
Wow, this is nice. Nice group.
What do we do with this? Leave it,
What do you do with this?
I mean, leave it like that?
Is Kathy coming through?
Yeah, she's on the way.
Great. Where are we gonna squeeze her in?
We'll figure it out when she gets here.
Okay.
That's her job there.
This
But
one?
that's okay,
You
she's
want
a
this?
different.
That's why
Now,
it's
can you
sitting
take
there.
your rings off?
Yes.
Okay, don't lose them.
I left them all at home.
Good. You can leave your earrings in, Garvin.
You must be good. You play with your ears, huh?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I gotta come up back over here with Sparky.
Listening is like the biggest
That's
part
true.
of this.
Calvin.
For another one?
You wanna scoop that?
Sam, get us that one?
Are you stuck?
No.
It's normally-
hot. Oh.
Oh, there it is up there.
What is it that you're looking for, cowbell?
Needs room to.
And there's
Yeah.
oh, you got a few.
It's okay. I think.
Were you looking for the cowbell?
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah, but Buddy's not going to be able to reach over and play it.
That's okay. Oh, she wanted to sit over. That's okay. You got- you
We'll
got-
do that
yeah, I
next
was
time.
just- Yeah, I was just showing you.
No, that's good. No. Downloading that stuff is really good for me.
Yeah.
It works for me.
I did that out of this.
Sam,
What
look at
happened
how
to
he does
those?
that.
I have those.
Oh, here, why don't you
You
take,
sure?
What did you
No.
which one do you want?
They had to.
Oh, nice.
I've got one.
There was a
Really?
cowbell.
Is that the way you
I set
go?
up
No,
the
that's-
cow.
No, Buddy's really good with it. Garvin's really good with the cowbell as well.
I had a rolled up towel.
He'll,
Because I grew up in Nebraska.
yeah,
Really?
right.
That's gold up there.
Nebraska. No
Hey.
way, man.
Did a lot of cowbells.
Really?
Not really.
There's two back here, buddy.
Oh, that's
One of
what
those people that believes anything anybody says,
We had a lot
like,
of-
really?
We had a lot of cows.
That's interesting.
good.
It's a nice drum.
Drum, good.
Yeah, you drum it, I'll send you.
No, it's only new.
So have you been out on any shoots lately?
It's been really, all the movies are all in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
They're really bad.
Atlanta's a big production.
Yeah, they're like the number one studio. They're not giving them any incentives here to make any movies or anything.
Yeah, no, George is going over backwards now.
Oh, Garvin! Yay!
I'm just.
Yeah, do it,
not
man.
really good.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Oh, good.
If I can jump on this, you can play two drums.
It's,
They've all gotten so
it's a-
professional since I've been here. It's like that one to catch up with.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It's big, it's big.
Now, you got
Oh, the tape, right.
what is that for?
Oh, because I play so much that, you know, especially
get a little-
that becomes
Does
a
baby want to do
bit of a
Maybe
callus.
what?
Big
So
drum.
everybody's welcome to it, and if you don't want to do the padded tape,
Oh,
you can go ahead and bang for a while. Then we have
That's
drummer's
pretty light, though,
ball.
isn't
Put that
Oh,
on your
I bought
fingers.
that,
That's
that's
good.
really good.
Yeah, nice stuff, right?
Yes,
Are you
You
coming
have
in?
that back at the house?
yes.
Oh, what fun. That's cool.
I just got just about everything, even though I'm not a drummer. Yeah.
Oh, look at this little one.
Okay.
Oh, you've
That's
tightened
good.
that one too.
No, I didn't. It's just the weather changes. Each drum is different. So, what we're going to do is set up this downbeat concept, okay? It's just a downbeat. You don't have to worry about anything else. And first of all, the meditation is going to like be space around the downbeat. It's not the note. It's the space around the downbeat. So you got to think in terms of like no sound. Just kidding. Okay, so
Yeah,
we're
Sam,
gonna
Garvin.
resituate a little bit here.
I'll just go back around and sit behind Garvin.
I can move over.
Well, we've had, half a dozen out there, just as many
Everybody have water?
back in the old
We
days.
everybody.
There were 15 people in here.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you had to go out the back and walk around the front. You couldn't, it was impossible to do. They sounded good.
Were you a drummer?
I got a new computer.
No, I just used to come.
Too many gray habits on the old one.
What's spilled on it?
I thought it was a lot better. It looks a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot
color.
sharper. I went over to
Kind of black and white.
Guitar Center. I said, what's the warranty on it? It's like, when I spill a margarita on this, we'll pay, we'll replace it. You don't have to send it back down.
Wow. Where'd you get it at?
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center.
Yeah, well, Mag Mall told me to go talk to Pro Tools. And they said, whoa, so you gotta go to the authorized dealer. Such a nice guy over at Guitar Center.
That's nice, you have the
I was noticing that.
I know,
and I thought,
yeah,
it's
really.
just me put on a
It's like
different,
a whole
put
new
it on
Pro
a different
Tools.
speed or something.
Oh, really?
I had to, because my old one,
Yeah.
didn't,
Different operating system now.
yeah, it plugs, all the plugs are different.
Yeah.
You know?
Madeline's still running OS
Forced evolution.
OS 10, and she can't. There's programs she needs to download, and it just won't run on that old platform anymore. Just,
It's forced evolution.
Mhm.
And they're brutal.
Oh yeah.
Apple is being run by aliens.
Playing one.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
They're just forcing us, to like,
Windows is the same.
yeah.
I am so.
I knew Bill Gates was from another
But it's
planet.
sort of.
Long time ago. That'll be my next book, Palo Alto, 1975. Gosh.
So I went up into the Southern Sierras over the weekend photographing Milky Way's now visible. So I'm
You take pictures?
panoramas of the Milky Way.
Oh,
Just- I looked at the weather forecast. It said it's down to 48 at night,
Same here.
26 degrees. 26.
take your
That
little
was
video.
cold.
I didn't realize this.
It was
Where is that
freezing.
place? I hate to be ignorant. I don't know where it is.
It's sort of on the border of Kern and Tulare County,
Over here in California?
at about 7,800 feet.
You stand back behind me.
Do you want this one? Yeah. Okay, how are you? Yeah. Nice to see you. Love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, which one do you want to do?
Well, that doesn't matter.
All right.
Oh, you want her to use this?
I'm going to play this too, yes.
Okay. So like I did 4 workshops this last weekend. One of them was Afro-Cuban, you know. So we'll do that since you're going for the long weekend. Okay. That sounds positively Ricky Ricardo.
Why do you wear the earphones?
I'm sorry? Oh, ear. Yeah. It's the air pressure. It protect my hair.
Have you always done it?
No. Yeah, the horse is out of the
Yeah.
So I got shot preservatives now. But actually, it was not from the gun. It's a calcium. It's a big hereditary. But yeah, I was around a lot of music. But I had really long hair, you know. So you know, I lost all that hair. It's like suddenly my ears were exposed.
Oh. What'd you say, buddy?
That's how it goes. And I was trying to record this. I wasn't getting a signal anymore. I had a signal, and
That natural wave. Argan oil on it. Oh, yeah.
oh,
Were you taking photographs? That's why you were going to that? And are you afraid of the bears and bears and all of that?
My Jeep on the way to work.
No, not there.
No, there's bears and there's cougars for sure.
Where is it?
Southern Sierras, up
Up
above Coon County.
Wow.
Oh no, it's bear country.
You're gonna do it all. Yeah.
There were things moving around our tent at night, like big things.
So you're not alone, that's good.
You're my little granddaughter.
Wake you up.
She's 16 and she plays bass guitar.
No, my buddy's just, he sleeps or anything, he just snores.
Lily.
Your dog. We go to Colorado to the area of
She when she was
Aspen,
coming in.
and you always see them around.
4, 5, yeah.
But they're not really big ones. They're just.
Sasha went to,
Well, there's some other
your
here.
brother's 13 now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them sometime.
No, these ones are,
Yeah. Lily went
they're not used to people.
She went to, one of
It's a fairly remote, it's like a wilderness area, so you've got to pack your rubbish in and out, so there's not trash cans and things that they can get drawn to, so they're pretty solitary.
And they had to pick people for their band, so her teacher and her girls have all stuck together. And we're going back to them this year. Oh, that's great. Where's that at?
So
what's
what?
that?
I'm trying to record this. I mean, in Pro Tools. You know, now that I got two computers, I can go live to Google and also record Pro Tools. But for some reason, I lost the connection.
We should just set up
It's a great,
a time when
it's a wonderful thing, yeah, it really is.
you know, Shannon's around and Kevin's around, we should really do a proper one.
You're right.
So funny.
6 years, I'll do it.
That'd be fun.
And she, they found it was romantic. Because she
So
likes fun.
the challenge is to get all the, you know, the circuitry down.
Yeah.
And I had it, you know, earlier today I had it, you know. It was just like, lost, yeah, there's a problem. This is my Achilles tendon. Not this time. Always the greatest takes always happened when the recording machines were not running.
I
That was always the nightmare. You just finish a track and the engineer says, my mistake, let's do it again. Ooh, whoa.
I love color.
Oh, you know, I couldn't resist it.
They're my favorite colors.
So where to?
Turquoise and the purple. I just painted
Where
my
to?
stairs that color.
Where's she?
What shall we do?
The chicken head.
Yeah, they're really
Oh,
my caps.
do I jump on this or do I need to be on the little one?
No, this is the drum that you did.
Okay. Oh, you want me to? Which bit do you want me to do though?
I want you to work that triplet back and forth.
You have to show me.
Yeah. That's the paradigm. That was the look that the percussionists and Miles had. They had that look like, Miles, how do you want me to play it? Swing it or straight? Miles says, no.
So we'll say work the triplet back and forth.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is your triplet.
Yeah.
I think this is about the tempo. This triplet goes against it.
That went all over the place.
That's good. Sort of.
That's fun.
A few of those old spirits got to
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So that.
Oh, no,
That's really amazing.
This drum?
Not
Yeah,
the,
but
the thing when you
Yeah, it's a
play
very
it, is it
pure
because of
drum.
the sound of the drum? Or
No, this is just beautiful, you know, handmade cast iron, I guess. Cast iron? Steel?
Yeah. It's a village piece of steel, you know. They smelt it. Sometimes they'll get like, you know,
yeah.
steel from, you know, whatever, old cars.
Old cars, yeah.
And in fact, you know, mufflers and stuff that are fashion to musical instruments.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Muffler metal, exhaust pipe
Yeah, it
metal.
sounds almost electric for some reason.
So much different from the ones you know, the modern
Yeah,
sounding ones.
yeah.
sound Really,
Yeah, it sounds good.
yeah, these sound like some melody or harmony. Or,
Yeah, it's
you
a
know,
lot of
where
harmonics.
the others are, yeah, where the
Could
others are
I,
just like,
Well, because you
You're gonna-
pound
you're
it.
gonna keep
When
using
you
that.
pound
I just wanna-
steel,
This one?
you
I just want to see how it feels.
harmonize
It's smaller,
the
but it
frequency.
sounds just as
and
No, it's quieter.
it's quiet.
so the newest, they don't pound them, you know, they just
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. No.
stamp it out.
Oh, wow.
This is a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really nice. So you heard how the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da triple, that with two notes, two different notes going, how that immediately put the mind into a suspended state, just like almost immediately.
It's a nice pattern. Yeah, so just like mess with me, but just like do this, hold that, and I'll.
You were good. You picked that
I'm
up.
like a rower. Once I get,
Well, you got it, my direction.
yeah, but then then the wheels fell off for a bit.
That's part of the game.
A short circuit part of the
At times it's difficult for me to distinguish which of the drums is creating. It seems like the microphone is picking up one of them.
This was a louder drum.
Yeah, maybe that's.
This cuts. This is a deeper tone. So,
That's amazing.
Wow, this seems to be there right now.
now, technique, okay? Being able to do two notes on one hand. Yeah. Even when you play it on the same drum, it has its unique sound. One hand, middle note. So when people start to get into drumming, they try to work up that speed on that hand, those double notes. And so when you go really, really fast, that goes back to the Sabah style of drumming in Africa. And what ended up in Haiti as part of the traditional voodoo drumming. So we sort of touched on there, but we were only like a third of the tempo.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we're going to go there. So it's really compelling, and it does interesting things to the consciousness, and you know, people become overwhelmed with the spirit, and they dance, and they do things. If you want to see an incredible movie on drumming, the power of drumming, go to YouTube and get Divine Horseman.
Maya Deren.
Maya Deren is the photographer, the film, the cinematographer. She shot in early 50s a real voodoo ceremony in Haiti. She was right in the middle of it, and they accepted her as part of the village.
Yeah, wow.
And the drumming is just astounding. But it shows, you know, the kind of energy that can be generated if people are willing to work with it. What we're doing here is we're discovering, this is a detective story. We're discovering the rhythms that we can use as the sacred healing rhythms.
It said Noodler.
I'm sorry, what?
I saw a great license plate the other day. It said Noodler.
Noodler. That's good. I like that. Probably a German.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's our player. Yeah, really. Okay, let's go. Let's go down to the birthplace of sacred drumming in America. This is part of the history of the Groove story. Okay, where would that be? New Orleans.
What do you want in between?
Found some lyrics. Totally different groove than what we've done it before. So it's like,
Yeah,
It could be there, it could be here.
I think it's you.
Yeah, no, it's everything. When it's in,
Really?
when everyone's on, there's a deeper sound. When you're not on, it doesn't.
you're fighting. It's not. It's called the third drum. The phenomenon when you have one or two, at least those two drums, and when they come sympathetic, what they'll move on. Percussion say simpatico. Just everybody knows what the other's going to do, and it just settles in. It's a really sweet groove. And the third drum emerges, which is a drum that everybody hears it, but it's not being played by anybody. So it's one of those drumming experiences. Then I started this culture. Yeah, it was like this. We were hearing a drum that no one was playing the part.
It sounds like a deeper one, yeah.
So this resonates on a lot of different levels of your consciousness.
It's funny, similar thing happened to me when I went to a Buddhist temple with a friend, and they all started chanting, and pretty soon everybody's voices sounded like guitars and harps, and I knew there was that kind of the tone of it. It was just amazing. I thought, wow, what happened? It was amazing, and it happened here not too long ago.
Yeah, it does happen here. And,
On a regular basis.
Yeah, I don't know, it's amazing.
well, It's one of those sanctified places. You can't help. Okay, where are we going?
Stick fighting. No, we're not going there.
Oh, reggae.
No, stick fighting.
Stick fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do I do that on this or that? What is
Suit
better?
yourself, but try this one.
Is that a more of an anchoring?
What you're discovering with this drum, which is nice to hear because he's fresh on this drum, we just got this from Donna,
Nice.
is that you're realizing that it has a voice and a melody.
Yeah.
And it's really powerful.
Mm.
And that you can do call and response, right? You're doing it nicely, I might add. Very nice. Isn't that nice? Isn't this nice to hear?
That sounds great.
So you're starting to hear the conversational frequencies that this drum is comfortable on. Have at it. You know, there's no wrong with this.
Cowbell.
Cowbell.
Yeah, I'll get to that.
More cowbell.
I'll get to that.
I could reach over and do this. But I don't know where we're going first. But okay.
No, but I'll leave it out there for now.
What were we saying? What were we saying?
Martial arts.
Oh, the martial arts.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
Which part do you want?
This is the most popular group on the internet right now. It's being downloaded frantically off of every portal. iTunes, Spotify, all of them.
What is it?
Let's see if we can play it. 1, 2, 3, 4!
That'll work, won't it?
Old rock and roll game?
Wasn't that one of them?
Okay.
No. What do you want me to do? Anything.
Right here.
Oh, that was you with the bell.
It sounds so much like more pure than any cattle.
When you're about to close, you seem to override. How do you make that go louder? We'll have to be following you.
There's some subtle technique, that I've developed to get the drum to do the work instead of my hands hitting hard. Because I saw a lot of the great master African drummers, their hands were injured by the time they were my age.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't want to go there. Because some, Baba Olatunji had to have his finger amputated.
Oh.
And he still played. And there's videos of him without a finger. So I said, no, I'm going to use a martial arts technique, which is very quick. You go in very quick. You hit the head with just enough energy to get it to sing. And I play from a different philosophy. The traditional African is that, play it hard, hit it hard, play fast, which is a lot of macho energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I chose to work the drum, the djembe, at a lower volume because it has so many great notes. The voice in these drums is so incredible when you play it softly. And when you record it softly, it's like the human voice. It's a full range, octaves. And so it's like that became then the meditation. For me, was to play this thing like a flute, like a guitar, like a trumpet, like an alto saxophone. So because there's so much melody in it. So the way I hit the drum to get the sound out of the drum without hitting hard, this is important to look at, because when you're in here like this really quick, it's right in the middle. You go right into the middle of the drum head, and pulp. You got to come up really quick. Yeah. And that's the meditation. That is a martial arts meditation. Yeah, because
another thing that I've noticed, your wrists. I've been looking at everybody's wrists. Do you move your wrists, or do you keep it straight?
Yeah. See, and again, that's a different technique. If we were playing traditional African, it would come from the elbows, and this would be rigid, because they play really loud. I mean, really loud. And it's that action. It's a circular action. And the drum is a little lower, hangs a little lower, and usually with a strap, and it's a guy thing. Lots of muscle. So that's all well and good, but the drum is a much more powerful drum than that, because you can play it softly and get these incredible healing tones out of it. And so this low frequency, is vibrating the frequency of our torso, our chest cavity. So when we have a group hitting that note, it moves the heart. People weep, they open up, they laugh, they smile, they heal, because we're hitting the frequencies that the human has always used to heal. You know, this is ancient. And the tempos are just as important as the tone. So, see, I'm not hitting very hard at all, but there's a lot of sound coming out of the drum.
That's more metallic when you hit them.
Yeah. My fingers pop up at the edge. Yeah, and they come up really quickly. You don't want to push it. Take upbeat, back out, be real light, be relaxed with that. You get this right up, dance. Dance on my
That light? This class can't be late. This one has to be on time. You can't arrive late or early. I've got to get the cowbell thing out. That's
Thank you. Thanks.
Stand downwind. Like being in here.
Yeah, pulls the skunk right in the door. Suddenly I'm in a nightclub again.
Congratulations.
See, Miss Molly, I come here to the house and you forgot it, Miss Molly. Show night, goodbye.
Okay. Coming back from Bali.
Rocking and rolling and here y'all, mama call.
And even if you drive in, no smoking
Oh, I'm not going to hit that. No, that's this.
I did that to guys drumming in Kansas and
Was that? Oh, no way.
Yeah.
With this?
Yeah. Claves.
So it must have been really tight.
It was a real nice drum too.
Oh, shit.
That was the end of our friendship.
That wasn't this trip.
No, it was years and years ago. It was added
Somebody put a clave through.
Yeah, we used the little sticks on the sudders, but I
yeah.
But these things have too much. It's too much.
Yeah, the little sticks.
They're like,
Yeah, he had it handed and everything. It was like
literally they're about this big, but they're
they're like chopsticks.
this sort of wood.
I mean, you could probably use those on a conga and be okay, but not on
Yeah, the congas, you like here, just one. Like
That's how we play Sabayet. And then get it up quick. Those things hurt when you hit your hand. It's like, bang!
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have hit myself so many times in the face with a drumstick, and the audience doesn't even know it. And it's like, I go,
Sticking out of his eye.
yeah, it's like, end of the show, this welts, you know, in my face. I hit myself with a stick.
Oh well.
Or,
Wear a gimp mask.
well, yeah, hockey, you know. I
That's
fell
the
off this-
logo on my computer. It's a little hockey puck and a
Oh, that's your
a
logo?
stick. What is that?
Hockey logo.
Now, before you did this African drums, did you do the typical
The drum set. work,
showman
yeah,
type?
yeah, yeah. And I'm still really good at it, even though I'm an old man.
No, you didn't.
Because you need to be really young to have a lot of stamina and wind and strength to like pound it out on a huge arena for an hour and a half, you know, and then get in the limo and get on a plane and do it again the next night in some other city, some other country. And I did that for years.
And then you evolved into this?
Yeah, I went away from the drum for a while and was in the film business. And I ended up in a suit and a tie at Lorimar in the 80s. So my shows were Dallas and Falcon Crest and Knots Landing and Hunter. And I was miserable because there was no drum in my life. And one of the widows of one of the guys I worked with found me, because I wasn't Buddy Helm, I was Russell Helm. She found me through friends. She said, look, man, they're bootlegging you all over Europe from the 70s. All the stuff you played with Tim Buckley and this and that. Well, Warner Brothers is denying that they're bootlegging it. And why don't you, since you joined, she said, you're wearing a suit now, why can't you go to Warner Brothers and ask them to get some money to the widow in New York?
Right.
And I said, well, actually, I can do that. And I did. I called up Warner's, and they had a big sit-down with the music lawyers. They couldn't believe it. I could not have done it if I was a drummer. But as a suit, as a film executive,
Right.
they had to treat me like, you know, sharks respect each other.
Right. That's the truth.
So then, after I straightened that deal out for her, I listened to the music, and it was really good. I mean, it was really good. And I said, you know what? I should not be in the suit in this office. And they couldn't believe it. They said, we're making you vice president of post-production, and you're going to quit. And I said, yeah, it's a hard thing to explain, but it has to do with the music, I think. I don't know, because this shamanic drumming did not exist. When I took my suit and tie off, I had no idea that this was going to be where I went. I mean, I had some suspicions. When we went to Bali, and the guy in the little gift store in the jungle like this, he said, you are a drummer. Drum now, please, drum. And it's like, huh? And that changed everything. He did an exorcism dance.
Wait, like looking at you, or like when you came in?
Yeah, when we walked in, Kathy was like getting stuff.
We were buying drums.
Yeah, and there were some drums on the shelf, and I pulled it out, and he just freaked. He goes,
Whoa,
you're a
really?
drummer. Yeah.
Was this
Yeah.
Sage Man?
Huh?
No,
No, this is in Bali. The original cone shape, they were this shape, smaller, with dragons carved on them, double-headed. Gorgeous drums. And I went, well, they're covered in dust under the shelf. And I pull it out, and my favorite, Kill the Crusader. And the guy freaked out. He said, you're a drummer. I just followed you that So So what you hear is a fast triplet. This goes back to Vol. That was the rhythm I was playing when he noticed that I was a drummer, because it's a very powerful rhythm, 6 rhythm, high tempo. But if you slow it down, it's slow reggae. So that shows you how reggae came out of that high-speed African rumba. So the finesse of playing that rhythm is that you don't have to play all those triplets fast enough. You just imply them every once in a while. You don't have to be really busy. That's the beauty of old school reggae. It's very, very sparse, but it's very fun. It's like picture of the poem. Pour the coffee, stir it up.
No, I'm just surprised that I usually have phlebitis on my hands. The veins are really bubbling, and
Right now?
they're gone.
Oh,
You're
good.
so smooth.
I was just noticing my veins are usually all out there, and right now they're just gone.
Good.
I'm really relaxed or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy.
Sort of,
You're starting to be able to measure the kind of energy that this generates.
it's amazing to
Really?
me.
Well, there's
Scientific instruments, gadgets.
there's different kinds of energy that we don't have words for. Prana, Kundalini, Chi, Ashe, Reiki energy. You're aware of Reiki energy? Okay, Reiki energy is an energy that can be generated by the human organism and directed for healing. It's a Japanese invention, but it's all over the world now. And if you want to understand this process, you need to research Reiki, because Reiki is intentional healing energy. People sending intentional healing energy into someone else, facilitating healing energy. Now, that's what this is generating, is this healing energy. So what you'll have to do is find the vocabulary that suits your station, because every culture has words to describe this energy that is generated. Our culture, this cultural mix, does not have it. The only word that they used for a little while was called orgone, O-R-G-O-N-E, by Dr. Wilhelm Reich. His research in the 50s defined the life force as orgone. That was his word in the early 1950s. Genius of the man. And if you want to understand the life force energy being generated for healing and well-being, you do well to take a look at Dr. Wilhelm Reich's work, Europe as well as the United States. And he was creating technology to accumulate orgone energy in the human that would cure cancer and make it rain, all sorts of amazing things. And there's very solid science behind it, too. So he was commissioned by the government for a radiation poisoning antidote. It's okay, just leave it. And he came up with it. It was his orgone energy that would protect the soldier in the future battles on radioactive battlefields. So, but then he got in trouble because they said, how did you come upon this information, and how do we generate this orgone energy in our soldiers? He said, well, the best way is with sex. And they go, what? And he said, well, the life force, he measured it in a living human cell. It's a blue-white light. He described it, blue-white light energy. And every mystic in every culture describes it the same way. It's a blue-white light around a living cell. So a scientist in our culture, and this is scientific method, where is he going to get a living human cell that lives outside of the body? What cell would that be? Come Come on.
Living cell outside of the
Yeah,
body.
what human living cell would survive outside of the body? That he could put under a microscope and it would still be alive.
It would be swimming.
It would be swimming with a little tail on it. It's sperm.
Sperm.
And when the Joint Chiefs of Staff said, wait a minute. You're doing research with sperm. Yes. And we isolated, we introduce electromagnetic fields, and it glows, and it gets stronger. And so the soldiers that had the strong level, how did you generate this? Oh, sex. Because you had sex on the base, on the Army base, and we're paying you to do this. Yeah, all the volunteers, all the soldiers. He goes, well, and I'm publishing my results because this is the most important discovery in the history of the world. We are curing cancer. They said, if you publish, we will put you in prison. If you open your mouth again, we will put you in prison. Matter of fact, we are going to put you in prison now. And they did. And they brought all of his books.
Oh.
So if you get a chance, listen to the story of Wilhelm Reich, man, because that guy was a genius, and he died in prison in New Jersey in the late 50s. But he developed these amazing, miraculous
Spell the last name.
R-E-I-C-H. Wilhelm Reich. And there's Reichian therapy. He invented the term psychological armor. And that's, I'll show you how we can reduce psychological armor using the drug someday. But not tonight. I could go all night.
I know.
So we're going to finish. We're going to close this.
We started late.
stand up and we'll form a circle with our hands. And right palm down, left palm up. And we'll do float 2 inches above and below the person next to you. Don't touch, just 2 inches. Right palm down, left palm up. Okay?
Right, yeah.
Right over here.
You're up.
Circle.
All right.
Right palm down, left palm up.
Hey. Okay.
Okay. Now slowly move your hands away from the other person's hands. Just rise up, you know. Drummer can do this. Just move your hands separately. Go stretching and then compressing. Okay, now can you feel?
Yeah, it's there
Can you
now.
feel the energy? Slowly. Come back to the 2-inch clearance, stretching it. This is what the drummer does. The drummer stretches and compresses this life force. Now, this is a bioelectrical field, but it has a lot of potential on a lot of other energetic, realms. But all cultures see it the same way. It's a blue-white light energy. Every mystic in every culture sees it as a blue-white. Now, you can do stuff with this energy. It has intention. So what we should do first, what we always do first, is bring this energy that you've generated tonight back into your own system so you heal yourself. So first of all, take your hands and put them up above your head, what they call a crown chakra, and that's the energy tube, that connects you to a higher consciousness. And it's open right now. So you're downloading compressed files of insight, wisdom, healing, happiness, creativity. And so those are going to store in your heart drive. And they'll open on their own recognizance. You have no control of it. And those insights will come into your consciousness. You go, oh, got it. Okay, so allow that blessing. Then come into your face, shine into your face. This groove energy is based on beauty. So the beauty that you reflect into your face shines right back out at the universe, and then the universe reflects that back at you. Like attracts like. So then shine into your ears. These grooves are based on truth, so you'll be able to hear truth because you know what it sounds like. Allow that blessing into your ears. Now down to your throat. So these grooves are based on honesty. So the grooves will always keep you in a state of honesty because they have always been that way. So allow that blessing into your system. Now, the thyroid and the thalamus have been balanced by these grooves that we've been playing. So give them a shot of that life force energy. You know, they're the one that balances all the chemistry in your body. And then we move down to your lungs. And they use this washing energy. Reiki is like washing energy. It's like wash away the toxins. Because this energy is still radiating off of our hands. Wash away the toxins in the lungs. Wash away. Now to the heart. You give the heart a nice shot of this life force energy, you know. The heroic heart, the courageous, loving heart. Always willing, always there. The downbeat of your own drum. Moving into the solar plexus. All these internal organs working 24/7. Give them a shot of gratitude with this blue-white light energy. Thank you for all this work you're doing for me to keep me alive. Now moving to the kidneys. Cleaning out all the filters and all these internal organs. Wash away the toxins. Wash away. Qigong does this at this Reiki, a lot of different practices. Washing away the toxins. Now the drummer resides in the first and second chakras. That's where the Kundalini energy is generated. So the first and second chakras have to do with sexual organs. So the drummer, happy, healthy sexual organs. Blessing in there. Because that's where the groove starts. Now down to the knees. Bending over a little bit, you're going to bless your knees. And this is where I get to thank my patron saint. Because Miles was always on about his knees. Thanks, Miles. Okay, down to the feet. Now shining into the feet, we thank the feet for dancing with the earth all day. And then we look into the earth and we see Pachamama. And she's in the earth, and so she will receive all of our negativity, all of our tension and anger and confusion, the nightmares, the stuff that is negative. She gladly eats it all, and she converts that into blessings for us. So then the drummer left with the string left in their hands pulls out the blessing from Pachamama, the earth energy, the food that she gives us. And we move it through our bodies, and we move it up into the sky. And the drummer gives the earth energy to the sky, and with the strength left in the drummer's hands, they pull down the energy from the sky, the gifts from the sky, the light. Now the drummer is the bridge between the earth and the sky. And then we convert this energy through love into the grooves that we share with our village. And the village is all of our people, the ones we love. And the old saying is still true and will always be true. What you give is what you get. So we share it with our friends, our loved ones, our family, even the strangers. Now, we thank the elders in every culture, the elders at the four corners here, for continuing life. And then we clap 3 times and say aho. Aho. Now we're done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.
You have to go to your room.
Really nice.
Like that, and I like that, and I my finger.
Yeah.
That's a really nice
I
group.
love that.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, she did a good job.
Why don't you hit the red button there on the screen? Yeah. No, you got to the mouse it over.
Just rub it.